Roblox roleplay games. They're pretty interesting. There are some things that they succeed at, and then there are the misses. Greenville offers a great card catalog, as well as tons of settings and cool features to mess around with. This game is known for its strong roleplay ability, except some cards are locked behind a paywall, and grinding in this game is a bit demanding, which people are pretty put out by. On the other hand, we have Southwest Florida, which also offers a huge card catalog, except it's free. It offers a huge Florida-based map based on cars, but it's flooded with players that 1. Don't really roleplay anymore, 2. Just tune cars excessively, and lastly, just goes zombie mode at FinTech. This game kind of feels competitive and grindy now. This is something that people are put off by. Cheaper to Florida, I mean, it's got fishing and boats. That's the only thing good about it, really. Emergency Response Liberty County, Emergency Hamburg, Palm Shores, Florida, Bristol County. The list goes on and on. They do great at some things, and then there's those few little things to point out. What would make the perfect Roblox roleplay card game? What should roleplay games have that would make them so replayable? Let's talk about it. Some development teams use real-world locations as references for their game's map, essentially basing it off of that location. While this is a very useful method, it's pretty common. If you want to make a big hitter, try creating a map that is inspired by your favorite location. Being original also allows for more creative liberties. However, when it comes to roleplay games, I will always take a smaller but more detailed map rather than a big map but with less detail. Quality over quantity. We're not asking for an entire state, but a high detail city with its surrounding suburbs, residential, docks, beaches, etc. A map like this will offer way more roleplay opportunities and driving scenarios. In terms of graphics level, we don't necessarily need GTA 6, but we definitely don't want Brookhaven or Java Park. We are in 2025. Developers can achieve absolutely stunning results in regards to graphics on Roblox. While they don't need to go all out, a noteworthy level of graphics would be appreciated. Lighting should be realistic. Realistic global illumination and dynamic shadows are key in a roleplay game. Weather should not only be realistic, but it should be dynamic and impactful. Introduce a variety of weather severity, affecting not only your car's performance but also visibility. Weather plays a crucial role in contributing to the atmosphere of whatever scenario you're in. We have a map, our game is looking good, but now it's actually time to make it fun. Let's talk about gameplay. Things all roleplay games should have is none other than a jobs map. In a roleplay focused game, instead of featuring jobs that encourage AFK farming, the game should offer incentivizing jobs that encourage genuine playtime. Jobs that offer more pay for active engagement. Introduce an expansive variety of jobs, basics being the firefighter, police, mechanic, construction, fisherman. You get the point. Homes play an integral role in roleplay games. Homes shouldn't be treated as just spawn points. They're basically extensions of a player's character. They should aid your roleplay possibilities. In a roleplay emphasized game, they should be above average in terms of quality and detail, as well as freedom. Customization. What if I don't like the color of the exterior of the zone or the indoor decor? I should be able to change. Feature a variety of homes to choose from as well, not just the 2-story homes. Have some bungalows in there, some hotels, some apartments. Let's talk about game passes. We gotta understand their purposes. If you see a game use game passes, don't assume that the devs are greedy or evil. Some people are put off by Greenville's card game pass system. Now, I did say this in the intro, and it probably made it sound like it's a bad thing, but hear me out. Some people see it as simply a monetization strategy, but if you really think about it, it's simply them trying to create a realistic card population. I mean, let's talk about real life, In real life, how often are you going to see a Ferrari in comparison to, a Honda Accord? Me personally, aside from the cars themselves, the reason I appreciate seeing these special cars so much is because they don't see them that often. I mean, think about it. This game is more roleplay focused. Maybe not all games should go this route, but if you see one do, I understand why. In regards to how game passes should be though, fundamental game mechanics shouldn't be locked behind a paywall. Game passes should really be used as enhancements. For example, a game pass for increased pay, game passes for quicker pay, maybe even a game pass for more cosmetic related things. Essentially, game passes should be used as enhancements or to subtly support the game's core roleplay imagination without involving a pay to win feel. Something we cannot leave out the room is performance. This one is a non-negotiable. The map needs to be optimized. We want this game to look good, but what about the players that don't have the best device? A high percentage of players on Roblox play on their mobile devices like iPads, phones, things of that nature. So an effective use of level of detail is crucial, otherwise known as LOD. Objects far away should render with less detail, but they should increase in detail as the player gets, I guess, closer to it, you know? Or you can just simply have a setting that allows you to choose from low detail, the mid detail, and high detail. A perfect roleplay card game isn't just one that looks good, it's one that also runs good. Okay, we have the gameplay, the map, the graphics, the performance. You know what we're missing? Our vehicles, man. See, in a racing focused game, I'd see why a huge car catalog would be wanted. But in a roleplay focused game, there should be emphasis on diversifying vehicle catalog. See, would you rather have 50 to 100 high quality vehicles, each offering a distinct driving experience and roleplay potential, or 500 cars that are basically clones of each other? When it comes to the chassis of these cars should not necessarily feel easy to drive as if you're driving on rails or something, but they shouldn't be so hard to drive to the point every corner is a spin out. The best chassis is the one that requires skill to master. Introduce different driving modes: a simple cover mode where the car shifts on its own, and a transmission mode that allows you to shift the car on your own. When it comes to tuning in a game that leans more towards roleplay, visual tuning is all that we need. The emphasis is more so on the roleplay experience, not so much competitive racing. Let's stick to the tuning that plays a role in enhancing your car's visual character, that being paint jobs, suspension, wheels, reflection, things of that nature. Roleplay games should aid your roleplay possibilities and ideas. Now, who is going to make this game?